Well, hello, my friends. A good day to you. A good Thursday to you, in fact. It's... The week is somehow almost over already. That's pretty wild. Octi, congratulations on me first, and good morning to you. Good morning, Coleman. Morning, morning. Hi, Lady Iron. Lady Iron. I didn't have my phone on me this morning, so I didn't know if you saw my message yet or not. You did. You did. So, friends, I may have received something. If you've been following along in the Discord, Lady Iron shared a costume from, I think you said it was 2011. And basically was in reference to the Dark Crystal. And I had mentioned, I don't know, a week or so before that I had not seen the Dark Crystal. And then I just mentioned that I didn't know how to watch the Dark Crystal because I didn't see it on any streaming platforms. And next thing I know, I received this in the mail. So there you are. Now I know how to watch it. I just have to buy a PS5 so I can watch it on a Blu-ray player. No, I'm just kidding. I have Xbox One and a PlayStation 4, so I'll be able to actually watch the Dark Crystal. So I don't know if I'm going to be watching this alone because I have a feeling that Mrs. Magoots is going to refuse to watch it, but we'll see. But we'll see on that. Maybe she'll watch it with me. So thank you, Lady Iron, for the gift. Good day, Bogan. How are you? A cheers, my friend. Cheers. You're welcome. I was a little worried you wouldn't be able to play it. Yeah, and I can play it. I can play it. Although, well, wait a minute. No, I can't play it. Mrs. Magoots, I have to buy a PS5. Sorry. No, I can play it. No shot I would watch that. Really? Should we, you don't want to watch this? Why not? Look at the characters. Look at them. I know my camera's not really focusable on that, but you don't want to see that? I don't understand. Koro, how are you? How's everybody doing today? Hello. I'm very sore. I went to the gym yesterday. I still have a bone to pick with the gym, but I did go. My hope was that I would try to get all of the soreness from getting back into the gym, try to get that out of the way before vacation so I can sort of rest up during vacation. And then I'll be a lot less sore when I get back into the gym when I come back. That's my hope. We'll see how it goes, but I would movie night on stream. You would watch it, Bogan? Have you ever seen it before? What is wrong with you people? Born too late. Hello, beautiful Kirk. How are you today? Hello. Oh, also, friends, I just submitted the, like right before stream started, I submitted the videos off to both P-Cube and to Daredrop for our challenges, I guess. So, yeah. So stay on the lookout. I believe we'll have some of the potion permit giveaways. I believe I'll have one potion permit giveaway going on in the Discord, so keep an eye out for that. That'll be a Steam copy of the game, so a little bit more accessible to folks. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. The other one I'm going to throw in my bag of gifts for later. So you've seen 2 clips of the movie, Kirk. I've seen clips from a long time ago, but I've never seen the movie. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I hope I enjoy it. I don't remember why I'm supposed to watch it other than just Lady Iron wanted me to. I don't know. I don't remember if there was a reference that I was just like, I don't understand. And I think that was probably the case, but yeah. Is that a giveaway you could join? It is, Bogan. Yeah. Christmas community days. Let's go. I definitely am going to plan on, we're definitely going to plan a community day here pretty soon. I'd like to put it on the calendar a full almost 2 months ahead of schedule. That'd be great. So My tattoo, you'll see it next time I see you. Okay. All right. All right. Your tattoo. That's right. It was a tattoo. It was a tattoo. Friends, I don't know if you noticed. I decided we're going to play the new game today. The game is not new. It came out in July, but it's new to me. I kind of just came across it. I was actually looking for something else. Found this game and I was like, you know what? That seems really interesting. There are not very many reviews on Steam or anything like that. So yeah, I think I'm going to add to that. We're going to see how we like this game. Kirk. The game is called Murder is Game Over, Streaming Death. Apparently Murder is Game Over is a series of games, and this one is called Streaming Death, in which a social media starlet is murdered and I have to help solve the case. And it seemed very fitting to be playing it on stream, you know? So. What's going on, Red? How are you doing? Hello, hello. How the heck are you? Akti Koro. Kirk, what's up? How the heck are you? Are you feeling good? Hopefully you're feeling good. You beat Like a Dragon after work yesterday? How was the finale, Red? Was it incredible? Was the whole game incredible? How many hours did it take to beat Like a Dragon? I actually have never played any of the Yakuza games, and I know some of them are kind of beefy. Not for lack of interest, I should clarify. The Yakuza games look awesome. How are your tootsies? Cold, but I'm good. How is everyone? You're cold? Man. I don't you probably wouldn't like it up here right now, Kirk. Man, I'm freaking sore. It's mainly my back, like along my shoulder blades. My gosh. So I forgot. I was going to tell you guys about this. This is my bone to pick with the gym. I went on Monday, okay? I went on Monday. Now, granted, the time of day I went was not ideal, okay? I went at like 6 o'clock I think I left the house at 6. So I got there around 6:15, 6:20. The gym was super packed. And so I had a list of 5 exercises. I did 2 of them because everything else was taken and I didn't feel like waiting. The way I would like to approach going to the gym is I would like to be able to do my workout in 30 minutes or less. And then, you know, if I run for the day, I do that separately. The gym is secondary for me over behind running and sprinting and stuff. So yeah, I don't want to be at the gym very long. But I'm telling you, man, some people just go to the gym and they love being on their phone at the gym. And it just drives me wild. All right. Like, I don't understand. You could be on your phone and not take up a machine that I want to use. You know what I mean? Like, you could do that at home on your couch. You could go do it at Starbucks with an iced coffee in your hand. Go do something else. You know? And that's what happened yesterday. I did 4 out of 5 exercises. I went at a better time of day, so it was much less busy. I did 4 out of 5 exercises. My very last exercise of the day. I'm sitting here waiting for this piece of equipment. And this dude does 3 sets with long breaks in between where he's just staring at his phone kind of on the equipment. And I'm like, dude, move. And right before that too, there was another machine that a woman was using and she finished it up. And some other guy apparently didn't see me, this older man. He walks in and just like immediately takes over, like kind of before she can even fully clear out. He's moving in. And I'm like, well, dude, I was waiting I could have said something, but I thought not a big deal. This other machine this other piece of equipment is here. So I'll just use it, you know, once this guy is done. He's got to be done soon. He's been using it for a long time now. Apparently this dude did like 6 to 8 sets of something. I don't even know. It was forever. I gave up though. I'm like, I'm not standing around at the gym. I don't want to be at the gym standing around. That's not how I choose to spend my time. People do that though. And for the life of me, I cannot understand. So that's my bone to pick with the gym is that it's too crowded at a certain time of day. It's a super nice gym. It is a super nicest gym I've ever been to, but I think other people are catching on to that too, and it's just super crowded all the time now. When it first opened up, it wasn't that crowded. It was great. But yeah. What's going on, Ghost? You followed him home and found out where he lived, right? Kinda, yeah. Yeah, no, I wanted to say something, but I'm like, you know, it's not worth getting into an argument. It's one exercise. I could just do it tomorrow. I'll be at my school gym, or I'll be at my school today. It's like, I can just do it tomorrow, so it's not worth, like, it's not worth it. This guy clearly saw that I was there. Like, he and I made eye contact, so he should know that I was there. Now, if he's not, like, with it enough to realize that I'm standing there because I'm waiting for his equipment, then I don't even know what I could say to him, you know? Because, yeah, I don't know why anybody would stand where I was standing if I wasn't waiting for that equipment. So, anyway. Admittedly terrified of the last boss because the previous final boss experience, but took me 7 minutes. Dang, okay. I had the most Australian thing happen to me yesterday, or today. I felt something and I looked and a spider was on my leg and moving up my body. That's the big yikes, Bogan. Gotta acclimate with the weather and soon I'll be loving the cold weather. But what is cold exactly, Kirk? Not asking to be like a jerk. I'm legitimately curious. Like, what is a cold temperature right now? On their phone and not using the machine, just sitting there. I would be so mad too. So they were taking their rest in between sets, and they were going to use it's not a machine. It was a piece of equipment. It's for back hypers. So it's one of those things where you put your feet in and then you rest your thighs up against the pad, and then you can kind of like fold over the front to work on your lower back. Yeah, he was basically just putting one foot on the machine or on the equipment during his rest, which I get. Like that part doesn't bother me. The part that bothers me is how many sets he was doing and how unaware of all of his surroundings he was. Like, people take breaks and they use their phone to take a break. I don't really, that part doesn't necessarily bother me, but his breaks were definitely too long for back hypers. They were probably like 4 minutes each for back hypers. Like, dude, it's not that intense of an activity. You're not even lifting that much weight. Like, I'm not trying to be a jerk. The dude's probably stronger than me. I'm just saying, like, you're not even lifting that much weight. You can't be that tired from it that you got to take a 5-minute break. You know, I don't know. Anyway, I'm salty is what I'm trying to say. I'm salty. And I would like to make it, I would love to make that gym work, but I don't think it's going to with the amount of time that I'm willing to put into it. I don't think it's going to work. So I think I'm either going to have to go to a different gym, or just like, well, I'll probably just have to go to a different gym. And then if that gym doesn't work, I probably have to cancel my, my fitness membership, which is through my insurance. But why would you go to Starbucks? To get some coffee. Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, is coming to Xbox Game Pass one day later, or day one later this month. Wait, how many Like a Dragon games are there? Starbucks holiday drinks have launched. What are you going to get, Octi? Not worth my energy. Yeah, and like, I'll just do it tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and walk on out of here for now, take the L, and I'll just do it tomorrow at my school gym. So add it in. I mean, I've got another workout planned today. I'll just add it in at the top, you know, or something. So goodbye, pumpkin spice season. Hello, peppermint everything season. Which one do you like better, Kirk? Oh, it's 38 degrees Fahrenheit right now. That is pretty cold, actually. That's cold. And that is cold for Florida for sure. Kuwu unhadoken. Don't worry, I got scared because it jump scared me, so I might have gotten a book, and now it's in hundreds of parts. Wow, a book. You killed it with a book? I guess knowledge is not power. 27 here. I'm ready for summer. Oh, no. I'm not ready for summer. Ursa, hello. Good morning. I'm awake barely. Ghosty Coro. Like 10 plus if you include when the series was still called Yakuza. Oh, wow. Okay. Red. What's in that C? Wait, in the cup? In this? This is coffee. Chesty Prey Prey? Chestnut Praline? I'm glad you put that in parentheses because I would have had no clue what you were saying there. Chesty Prey Prey. Yeah, so I'm just going to go up. Can I get one tall Chesty Prey Prey, please? They'd probably understand, right? Sword Bear! Poggies! Oh my goodness, and Spooky! Cheers, Sword Bear. Thank you so much, dude. How the heck are you? How was your Halloween? Did you do anything fun? That's what we called it when I worked at Starbs. Oh my gosh. Brewing my coffee right now. Swordy Sword Brother. SB. Suki boy. Cora, my goblin. Oh man. I'm not playing the entire rest of the series to catch up. I'm just going to play Gaiden when it comes out regardless. Gotcha. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, 10. I had no idea. Zero clue. I'm here, not fully awake at all. I get that. I get that for sure. Spoony BB. What's that referencing? Wait, which one? One loot, two. Oh, one loot, two cups. Oh gosh. I think you're just gonna have to Google it. You're just gonna have to Google it. You know, not that phrase exactly, but just canon at this point. Rip me. Oh man. Also, Koro, to your pet naming of beverages and whatnot. Dairy Queen has a Snickerdoodle Blizzard that I've referred to as a Snicky Duty. So if you ever feel like you want to use that one, feel free. I'd love to see the reactions from some of the Dairy Queen employees in receiving that order. Spooky and Swordy sign on at the same time, so we think they are together. So we think they are together in bed. Did you fix your C drive issue? Wait, what was going on with the C drive? Oh, I like it. The Snicky Duty. It does kind of sound a little bit like poop, though, when you say it like that. So I don't know. But it is good. I only have 5 days and 7+ hours left before Gaiden comes out. What are you going to do at that time, Red? I wish. I wish we were in bed together. There is Discord? Harassing the Dairy Queen employees. Long-standing Indiana tradition. Professor, how you doing? A long-standing Indiana tradition. I think that wouldn't be harassment. That'd be putting a smile on their face. They'd be like, wait, come again? A Snicky Duty? Oh, I get it. You know, it'd be one of those, like, you know, takes a second. Maybe just my imagination. I mean, what? Duty. Playing damn video game, of course. I think sadly I'm gonna have to not use Camera Hub because it's A, holding like 4 gigs for caching, and B, hijacking my camera and making it look worse. Wait, Camera Hub? Is that for a fancier camera? Or is that, wait, what is mine called? Elgato Camera Hub. That's what I'm using for the face cam. What cam is it? You're using something a lot better, right, Swordy? I feel like your camera looks better than mine. I can see you saying to Mrs. Let's go to Dairy Queen and get a Snicky Duty. Oh, she loves calling them Snicky Duties too. Sounds like a sneaky turd. Waitress enjoys when I flirt with her. I'm just funnin'. The waitresses at Hooters really love when you flirt with them, and they flirt back because, man, I'm just amazing. That's why. I'm kidding. I don't remember the last time I was at a Hooters. And I certainly was not flirting with any Hooters waitresses. But I always do love it. Man, do you think she likes me? Like, yeah, she's paid to. But, you know. Can you use Promoter without it or move the Camera Hub install over to a different SSD? Prompter? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I'm using Camera Hub for the prompter, but hijacks my cam because Camlink. Oh, dang. Okay, this is interesting. I've considered moving up to a better camera. Not seriously, though, if I'm being honest. Like, I've only been like, yeah, that'd be really nice, but I wonder what all it would take. That's interesting. There's some pretty intricate issues, it seems. Dang you, Sneaky Duty, stay out of my toilet. Can use it to monitor, but not with the other prompter features. I'm sure you've seen my Twitch streams. Lutz is the mayor of the Greenwood Hooters. Oh my gosh. I am not, but I've definitely driven by there. Very busy establishment. I mean, like let's be honest, Greenwood's the proper place, you know. Proper place to plan a Hooters. Hi, I'm back. How you doing, Coleman? I'm doing all right. How was the bustin' last night? How was the ghost bustin' last night? The camera's great. I appreciate it, Bogan. It's definitely an upgrade from what I used to use, but when you compare it to people with actual cameras, you know, not quite as good. Trying to picture Lutz at a Hooters. Little high school Lutz went to a Hooters. Because that's what we were, you know, that was the cool thing to do, right? Trying to picture Lutz at a Hooters as a waiter. Would. I somehow got it twisted and didn't realize you were in Indiana. We got to grab lunch or something next time I'm in Indy. Yes, please. Absolutely would. Bustin' was good for the most part. Man, Cole. The cam looks great. I appreciate you guys saying that. It's been mostly good. It sometimes does crap out on me, but like it's been good enough where it's definitely a pretty big improvement over the Logitech C920 I was using before. And it's been good enough where I don't feel like I have to replace it. Whereas the Logitech, it was getting bad enough where I'm like, yeah, I got to get rid of this thing. Every time OBS restarted, so every time I streamed pretty much, I had to reset the settings manually on it. I could not figure out a way to make them stay. Sword, I'm in Indiana. Did the post-bus clarity hit different? I know that now, but I'm never venturing that far south unless I'm heading to Nashville. Ooh, I want to go to Nashville. Halloween 2024 costume. Wait, which one? Wes Hands. Oh, a Hooters waitress. L Hooters. Hooters. Indiana rites of passage from hanging out in the McDonald's parking lot to hanging out in Hooters. Man, what a great state. Don't forget hanging out at Walmart. That's true. That's true. I did grow up. I mean, most of you guys know, but I did grow up in Illinois, and all of these also hold true for Illinois, just so we're clear. And late night Taco Bell runs. And I don't mean the poops. I mean going to Taco Bell for late night Taco Bell. Hello there, True Celts. Walmart tag. Sure, I'm in Indiana too. If it means Sword Bear will come visit me, right? Where's the uniform? Wait, where the uniform is just a coin purse, if you know what I mean. What is with me this morning? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I guess it's been all the recent busting. I don't know. Yes, my friends and I would play a game called Pineapple where we'd go get 2 pineapples from the produce section, split in opposite halves of the store, hide the pineapples, then try to find the other team's pineapple before they could find ours. Legit a blast. That's awesome. It's like a more low-key version of Capture the Flag. Well, I don't know about low-key. It depends. Were you guys running like as hard as you could? Crystal, good morning. How are you? Coleman is on. Like a different language to me. I don't understand any of this. Yeah. Laughs in American. Or maybe just North American, I guess. Either way, still American. Been staying up too late. Been watching my friend play Dave the Diver after I'm done gaming. How's Dave been? How's Dave the Diver been? Kel, hey, how you doing, Kel? Good morning. No running. You lost. You got yelled at by employees. Oh. Okay, that's a very respectful game. Very respectful. I like that a lot. Dave the Diver looks like a great game. Been watching another streamer play it a lot. Yeah, and Nonder played it for a while there, and it looks phenomenal. Yo, hey, Kel. How is everyone? Doing well, Kel. How about yourself? How was Halloween? Did you do anything fun? One time I hid our pineapple behind some pillows right after we left the employees block the aisle. Oh, right after we left the employees block the aisle to do some restocking so their team couldn't get to it. Awesome. You put them behind some pillows. Oh my gosh. So you guys were getting like, you have to be pretty thorough then to find the pineapple. How many hours were you at Walmart for this game? It sounds like you'd have to be there for a while. Oh my gosh. Kirk Kell. Are you talking new cam because of tech issues, or did something happen in the picture with it? Last I checked, I always saw you clearly, unless I've gone fully crazy to the point that I can't recognize how far gone I am. Honestly, I'm not shocked at this point in my life. No, my cam has been pretty good. It's just one of those things where it would be kind of nice to have even a little bit even better cam. Because, you know, the better the camera and the better your lighting, the better it's going to look. So this camera is pretty good, but the lighting has it. Whenever I've made a change, the lighting has been a little tricky. That's really my only concern with it. I'm pretty pleased with my setup right now. Overall, I would like to get a new chair. This chair is getting kind of old, but it's not quite to the point where it's uncomfortable or anything yet. It's just maybe would like to get a new chair at some point. Chairs are expensive though. So this chair was not because it's generic, but if I try to get something a little bit more quality, gonna cost a pretty penny. We need a Loots pineapple hide and seek stream. A sortie Loots. Best hiding spot was an outdoor section in a potted plant, so only the leaves were sticking up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Halloween was chill, just relax most of the night. Heck yeah. Did you watch a spooky movie? I'm so down. Yeah, we should do that. Convene in an indie Walmart and do a pineapple stream. Let's do that. Thought about it. I'm in. Pineapple stream just sounds so dirty. I'm here to watch. Wait, it does? You can get a decent chair on Wayfair. That's true. That's true. I was thinking about going like professional gamer mode though. I don't know what to do. Yes. Have you been feeling, Crystal? Yeah, hopefully you've been feeling better. Prof, not sure if I said hello. Loots for chairs. See if there are any WeWork shared spaces around you. They're going bankrupt like next week. Oh. Huh, okay. Watching spoopy streams. Yeah, fair enough. Secret Labs chair is all right, but I don't know if it's worth the money. Yeah, Secret Labs chairs look super nice. I like how clean they look. This one is like a fake leather chair, a vegan leather, I guess, if you will, or pleather. I don't know. It shows its age, you know, like if you look down at the arms, the cracking and the flattening of the arm paddings, just things like that. I'm looking to try to avoid something like that with the next chair. Also this only happened recently, but the butt of the chair is starting to kind of like heal a little bit. So it's not terrible. I've definitely seen far worse looking chairs, but funny to me that I hear people say you don't need much to stream, and it's the guy using a $6,000 camera on my follow list I hear say this, right? Yeah. Need a chair too, but I want one of those silly ADHD chairs that lets you put your legs up. The dumpster dive you or Herman Miller. Oh my gosh, that would be sick though. That lets you put your legs up. You mean to like cross them? Or are you talking like a leg rest? This chair has a foot rest and it reclines. That's the reason why I got it. I don't know that I really need the foot rest so much anymore. Lutz Magood's pro esports team. You have a Secret Lab? It's pretty comfy. Yours is a little too firm, Professor. When I was looking, I was told my larger back end would feel like it's sitting on a plank after half an hour. Did you wait? What did you end up going with, Octi? Your Mavics. Okay, Mavics. To be fair, XQC is one of the biggest streamers and has like laptop webcam quality. Yeah, it's true. Exactly this. XQC is also trash, so not a fan of XQC at all. It gets on my nerves. Okay, fair enough. Hate it when my butt starts peeling, right? When you sit out in the sun too long with when you're sunning your holes too long and then your butt starts peeling. Mavics is V-Comp. Have to look into that. Star Ocean 2 remake comes out today. Star Ocean? I don't know that I'm familiar with that. That's right. I got to pick that up. Doesn't change the fact that he got to where he is with a potato can. That's true. That's true. Ooh, will you be streaming that? Star Ocean 2. What is that? Is that a... Hang on a second. Maybe I would recognize it, but just not by the title. Star Ocean 2. Never played it. It's a Square Enix game, though? Okay. It looks like a Square Enix game. I get it. Just waiting for release time, and I'll be on it all day. It was one of my favorite PS1 games. It's an old JRPG. Gotcha. That would explain why I haven't played it. I've played pretty much no JRPGs. Just about none. So excited. You will be streaming it? Heck yeah. Only really seen the crappy stuff he's done, so I've never seen him be any semblance of funny. Ah. He is funny not on purpose. Not on purpose. Oh, shoot, I never actually checked this here. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so friends, this game that we're gonna be playing today is called Murder is Game Over, Streaming Death. Came upon it by accident, but it looks kind of cool. And like I said, it's not been covered very much at all. So thought, why not? Let's just try something totally out of the blue. Maybe we'll find like a hidden gem here. It's not a very long game. I think most of the reviews were talking about how they had finished the game, and they really liked it. And it shows their playtime as being like an hour and a half to 2 hours. So, between today and tomorrow, we'll probably be able to finish this game, I think. Additionally, I think tomorrow we'll keep in the Freaky Friday vibes, and we'll finish up Suffer the Night. That's the expectation, at least. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. Hey, Lutz, guess what? Chicken butt. Oh, you got me. JRPGs are kind of my genre. Yeah, fair enough. And I know Kirk's a big JRPG fan, too. How have I been feeling? Honestly, not great. I don't generally complain about my CP, but it's killing me this year already. I'm embarrassed how much I've cried already from the pain in my legs, and we are only just getting cold. Dang, I'm really sorry, Crystal. Z chickens and their booties. Wiki, getting real wiki Friday. Maybe we'll find a hidden gem or not. Yeah, I mean, you never know. Most of the stuff is mid in my opinion, but I do very much enjoy the montage of him naming animals incorrectly, like calling a cheetah a Cheeto. A Cheeto. All right, I'm going to launch this game. Let's see how it goes. Let's see, can I make this... Oh my gosh, that is so loud. Kirk, my dude. Thanks so much for gifting that sub to Crystal Dragon. Cheers. Can we get some cheers up in the chat for the legend of Hercules 78? Hugs everybody who consents. Oh, we got a command for that. We got a command for that, Red. If I can find your name on the button list here. Oh, well, oh, there it is. Nailed it. First try. If you do it exclamation without the hug, exclamation hug. There you go. Every time I see XQC, I think QVC, and I get a little confused. The Home Shopping Network? Holy balls, this is so loud. You guys can't hear it yet, but do you want to? What is this gonna... I actually don't know if this is gonna capture. Okay, 1 second. This is currently not full screen. Okay, now it's full screen. I don't know if that's... What is this for? What? I don't even know what the heck is going on around here. Oh, this is super weird. I could make it full screen, but there's no way to increase there's no way to increase the resolution. Okay, no, this is fine. All right, let me get this game captured for you guys here to See if this will work. I consent. Was AFK bringing the pups out? Yeah, it's not going to capture, I guess, that way. Okay, let me try something else here. Sometimes you just never know. This is what you get for, as Spooky puts it, raw dogging on stream. Let's go with this one. Right. Okay. Murder is over. Sorry, not murder is over. I'm also going to be recording this, so let's see how that goes. But, all right. Hopefully it works out well. All right. That does sound like something I'd say. Wait a minute. So you didn't even remember? You definitely were the first person to say it. Murder is game over. Streaming death, my friends. I don't know anything about this game other than what I read very briefly on the Steam page. So let's go ahead and get into it without any further ado. Press enter or spacebar to advance the game text. You can also use the mouse cursor to point and click. Okay. Oh gosh. I think that's supposed to be a Doberman. It's got a natural tail though. Introduction. Massachusetts coast, present day. Uh-oh. Professor, Lady Iron, watch out. We're in the meeting room. Camilla Crescent. Welcome to this month's meeting of the Cape Crescent Historical Society. I'm beginning the official minutes now. Father Michael Wheeler says, we're blessed to have everyone with us this evening. Dr. Todd, Gordon, and you, Camilla, our fearless leader. Dr. Inez Keen. Where are manners? Who is the new girl in the back of the room? Oh, this month we have a visitor. Say hello to Pearl Brayshaw. Pearl is... Why don't you tell the group yourself? Hi, my name is Pearl, and I'm visiting Cape Crescent from the city for a while. I'm a social media streamer who focuses on paranormal mysteries when I'm not gaming. Heck yeah, let's go. Let's go. It will in time. The beginning of winter has just been exceedingly rough. I'm a fighter, though. I'll live. Heck yeah, you're a fighter. Have a good sleep, Bogan. Appreciate you, my friend. Get some good rest. I think fruit gum. I think of fruit gum when I think of Massachusetts. I don't know why. Wait, I don't either. Can we try to break that down? Why is that? Why is that? True Celt says, I consent. I consent to hugs. Then you've certainly come to the right place. Welcome to Cape Crescent, Pearl. Hey, you're E-Girl Pearl on the internet. You're a big-time influencer, says Todd Beckett. Yep, that's me. Pearl, dear, if you're interested, you could accompany us on a walk through the Lost Settlement tomorrow. The Lost Settlement is an abandoned Puritan village nearby. According to the legend, the area is haunted. Gordon Cutler, you irresponsible fools shouldn't go in there. That place has been under a terrible curse since colonial times. Take it easy, Gordon. Even the kids didn't see anything strange during our group's last visit. Sure, I'd love to go. That would be awesome. I could even film it for my stream. Not E-Girl Pearl, right? What's that? At the window, look! No, it can't be! It's the ghost! The ghost of Elias Abel! Oh! Elias Abel from the witch trials in olden times? This is all my doing. Forgive me, Lord! What do you mean, Father? It's a diabolical omen. I warned you all. My camera's dead. I said I'd fix it. Are we really being tormented? That Elias Abel, the ghost, he's gone. The investigation. What the frick is going on? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Massachusetts? That's why you think of it? I didn't know ghosts would be involved. Unsub. Wait, unsub? Why? Why? The following morning. Wait, so did she die just then? Oh, heck yeah. Detective Dudley, the mystery is solved. My dog's like, the frick did you just say, Dudley? Nothing to see here, Detective Guy. You and your dog, Cleo, can both go home. Oh, my last name is Guy? Or is that my first name? I think my name is actually Guy. I don't think he's calling me Detective Guy. We were asked to come out at a moment's notice because of a suspicious death. You're too late. I, the resourceful Detective Dudley, have already taken care of the business at hand. He says the case is solved. What are we supposed to do now, Cleo? Since you're hanging around, you can both take a lesson from my exemplary investigation. Cleo's just like, the frick is this guy on? Do I detect that you're stumped already? What would you like to know first? Oh. Maybe some controls? Don't worry, even a new detective has to start somewhere. Use the arrow keys to move. Holding down the shift key will make you move faster. Talk to someone, press enter or spacebar. Spacebar or enter will select a dialogue option. Press escape to access the menu and see the case file. Then press escape again to close the menu. If you need a hint about what to do next, you can access the hint function via the menu. An illustrated map of Cape Crescent can be found in the menu too. Lastly, you can use the menu to save your game. All right. This is super silly, yeah. But the fruit part, I don't know why. Maybe because I used to love the zebra fruit gum. The gum that had like flavor for about 10 seconds. If I hold down the shift key, will it make this stream move faster? Whoa, dang, Professor. What the heck? You all right, my friend? The case. All right, detective, time to listen and learn. Oh, my identity? Wait, I have to ask Detective Dudley about myself? Okay, I'm not doing myself any favors here. You'll get nowhere fishing for compliments from me, Detective Guy. You and Cleo are an accomplished detective team, and you've solved some challenging cases. However, this is my jurisdiction. This case belongs to me, Detective Dudley, and no one else. I don't care how good you are. I don't appreciate you two being sent here to muck around on my turf. Oh. Okay, he's just being defensive. All right, fair enough. Where we're standing now is in a park called Gallows Point. The whole surrounding peninsula is... Gosh, that was... I'm going to be honest. I was very close to saying something that did not start with peninsula. It was not peninsula. It's called Cape Crescent. Cape Crescent is a small historical village in the municipality of Amesport on the Massachusetts coast. Southwest of here is the way to the village. Just a small downtown connected to a few streets. Penn Island? Zebra gum was good. It was good for about 10 seconds. That's what she said. Aw. Those were 10 seconds of pure bliss for me as a kid. Victim identity. The victim is a young woman named Pearl Brayshaw. She lived in one of the cottages nearby in Cape Crescent. Have you heard of her? My sources tell me that Pearl was something of a popular video game streamer and social media influencer. That's right, E-Girl Pearl, as she was known on Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, the works. She had millions of subscribers. Well, not anymore. Oh, God. Man, that's pretty insensitive. Okay. Cause of death. I figured it all out. Pearl Brayshaw hanged herself. Did you find a suicide note? No, but it's still the only possible solution. There's a rope around her neck and she's not breathing. Case closed. If you take a walk around Gallows Point, you'll find Pearl's body. You can confirm what I found for yourself. Okay, well that's not it. Rip E-Girl Pearl. My favorite place to vacation. Oh my. You're awesome for that. But imagine there's a show under development called Love in Penn Island. Yeah, probably. Persons of interest? Cape Crescent is an isolated village. The people here are generally well-to-do and want to be left alone. In the village, you'll find Pearl's roommate and her neighbors. Most of them are members of the Cape Crescent Historical Society. Okay, what does it say about housing in Massachusetts and the U.S. at large that a streamer with millions of subscribers has to have a roommate? I don't know. When I interviewed them, they all talked about some foolishness with a dead colonial ghost. Utter nonsense. Someone also told me about a young man seen near here around the time of death, also clearly a fabrication. Clearly a fabrication. All right, I'm freaking ready. This is an obvious suicide, but you really should just go home. But if you insist, you can still look for clues on Gallows Point. In the unlikely event that you find something I missed, by all means, come back and tell me. But this is my case, Detective Guy. I keep wanting to say Detective Guy instead of Detective Guy. I'd appreciate it if you keep your mutt out of my way, too. All right, Cleo, let's go find the victim's body. Okay, can I use WASD? I don't think I can. A second. Also, this is maybe just a touch loud, do you think? Yeah, it might be okay. Command remember, always dash. We might want that on. Let's see here. I always like moving as fast as I can. Oh, I can change to the dog too. Okay, this is interesting. S is for switch. Okay. Hey, where do you think you're going? Wait, what's the matter? I keep telling you I've already solved the case. There's no need for you to go to the village. Come on, Cleo. There must be a clue we missed somewhere. Wait, up here? Guild morning. See what I did there? How you doing, Pibba? My man loves movement speed. Yeah, he really does, though. You were not wrong. Oh, Pearl's body's over here. Oh my gosh. Okay. This whole area is Gallows Point. Okay. Dun 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 dun! It's the body of the victim, Pearl Brayshaw. Geez, she looks like she's in her early 20s. Can it really be possible that this poor young woman hanged herself with this rope? No, you're right, Cleo. What is... I have not yet figured out how to translate what Cleo's saying and thinking. They just left her out? I guess so. In Peninsula. I've been trying to type that for 5 minutes. Is that a giant? Maybe? This rope is old and falling apart. There's no way it would have supported the weight of her body. Whoa. Easy, Detective Guy. She seemed pretty fit to me. There's also no rope burn on her neck. This proves it. Pearl Brayshaw didn't hang herself. Detective Dudley is wrong. He's not going to be happy to hear this, but maybe he'll stop interfering with me now. No, he won't. Let's be honest. Can Cleo sniff something out? Okay, it's just going to cue... Okay. Just triggered the same text. Okay. I wanted to be a good dog and find something. Oh, there's a question mark here? What is that? Cleo found a clue! Also, what would she have hung herself from there? I have no idea. Yeah, the Dudley's seeming like a dud. Maybe that's why he's got his name. Cleo found a clue, though. What do we get here? There's an engraving on the monument. At this spot in 1692, a minister named Elias Abel was hanged by the Puritans for the crime of witchcraft. This man called Elias Abel was hanged here in colonial times? I guess that's why this park is called Gallows Point. What a morbid name. For more information on Elias Abel and the witch trials, visit the Cape Crescent Public Library. The clue is saved to your case file. Cleo deserves a treat. True. Can I give Cleo a treat? Also, I like how they mention this here. Cleo is the dog, and Guy is the detective. Okay. Let's see. Case file. Elias Abel's ghost is a suspect, even though Detective Guy is not yet met. Okay. Let's do a save here real quick. How's the camper exposed for you know what? He was pitching a tent. Boner joke. My character is handsome. Detective Guy's a good-looking fella. right, let's run. Oh, that's a cliff edge. Hester? Oh, Hester's a dog? The dog's name is Hester. She seems friendly. Why is she roaming around alone like this? What do you want, Hester? I don't have any dog toys. Something tells me this dog is going to be important. I guess we'll be seeing you around, Hester. Oh, I'm going to have to probably find something to reward Hester with, probably. Okay. Officer Erickson. Here, let's switch back to Guy. Good morning, Detective. I'm so glad you can make it. We need you on this case. I know Detective Dudley can be a handful, but deep down, he's committed to justice and doing the right thing. Trust me. I don't currently, but that's all right. Detective Dudley hasn't found any clues in this area, but maybe Cleo can. Compared to Cleo, your clue-sniffing dog, I don't think us people are very observant. You should explore with Cleo in front. This way, you'll see question marks on the map. Question marks appearing on the map. You'll interact with one, and you'll discover a clue. Clues won't appear if Guy is the party leader, though, so make sure you take advantage of Cleo's fantastic detection skills. All right, there we go. So let's just keep Cleo in front then. Ah, look at that. Yeah, you can see. Is it Detective Guy or Detective Guy? I think his name is Guy. So he is Detective Guy. Cleo found another clue. What is this, a cross? Looks like a religious crucifix somebody dropped by mistake. What's this doing out here on Gallow Point? Clue is saved to your case file. Cleo deserves it. How do I give Cleo a treat? Is there a way to do that? Cleo's been such a good dog, and I don't know how to give Cleo a treat. All right, do I say something to Erickson? Cleo may be a great clue sniffer, but I don't speak bark. Why don't you do the talking, Detective Guy? Oh, okay, so, all right. Good morning, Detective. I'm so glad you can make it. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. We already talked about all this stuff. All right. If you're Detective Guy, then Cleo is Cleo Dog? Maybe. Yeah, I'd say so. Cleo Dog. Cleo is a great dog name for this game. It is, yeah. Definitely. Okay, we found Pearl. We found this clue over here. Okay, let's mention something about Elias Abel to Dudders here, and then maybe... All right. Pearl's body. I found Pearl Brayshaw's body, and it doesn't look like a suicide to me. She didn't hang herself, Detective Dudley. Of course she did. What are you talking about? The rope around her neck is frayed and tattered. It's so old, it may even be an antique. If Pearl had tried using it to hang herself, it wouldn't have been strong enough to support her body weight. When someone hangs himself, the rope leaves an abrasion on the neck from the body's force, a rope burn. There was no rope burn on Pearl Brayshaw's neck. This invalidates your idea that she hanged herself. A mere conjecture, Detective Guy. If you put some effort into exploring Gallows Point, you'd realize how wrong you are. Spooky, my dear, good morning. Piva. Arnar Clear. Kind of sounds like this guy isn't the actual detective. It does. Yeah. It does. It's obvious. There is no evidence of another person ever being in the park. Pearl Brayshaw had to have hanged herself simply because nobody else was here. You and Cleo really need to get a clue. But someone else was here at the park, and I can prove it. Oh yeah? How? The other person who came to Gallows Point left a clue behind. Let me show you. Oh, is this where I... Aha! I show the crucifix. Someone left behind this crucifix! Hey, you're right. What's this crucifix doing here? I don't know that, but it proves there was another person in the park. Possibly the same person who killed Pearl Brayshaw. You smell like you need to get a clue. Oh! Then how did she die? Pearl Brayshaw didn't hang herself from that frayed, tattered rope. Somebody strangled her. Strangulation. That means her death was... murder. Yes, of course it does. I knew that all along. One of the residents of Cape Crescent reported seeing a young man near Gallows Point last night. It's probably the same person who dropped this crucifix and who strangled Pearl Brayshaw. Hold on, I think you're jumping to conclusions a little too fast, once again. Nonsense. I'm going back to the village to block off the bridge to the mainland. That way our man can't escape. That sounds like a good idea, Detective Dudley. For once, the first one you've had in your life? Dun, dun, dun. If you and Cleo want to help, you can search Cape Crescent and ask the other residents for information about the perpetrator. There are 7 other residents in Cape Crescent. Each one is a person of interest. Oh, good thing there are only 7 residents. That does make things easier. I'll be at the bridge, ready to catch the young man when he tries to flee the scene. We don't know for sure that this mysterious young man is the killer. The 7 other residents are all suspects too. Okay. Then if you flush out the culprit, you can meet me at the bridge. I'll make the arrest. Nice work, Cleo. We can take the path back to Cape Crescent and then investigate each person of interest. The park exit is just south of where we're standing. Let's go. All right. I can't imagine keeping the name Gallows Point. How dark, right? Dun dun fart. Sorry, had too many beans for lunch. Dun dun. Whoa, that actually kind of sounded like a fart when I left the scene. You unlocked a new area. Check the map menu for an updated map. What was that at the bottom for a second there? Whoa. This area looks pleasant. Let's check the map. Press enter spacebar to close the map. Okay. Oh, wow. There's actually kind of a good bit here. So I was at number 1, Gallows Point. Right here. That's over here. And then we're down here, number 2, which is the Coastal Road. Is this how I'm going to progress through the game? If so, then I know the game is going to end at Lighthouse Beacon. Very nice. Do you think I will end the game at the Lighthouse Beacon? Oh, it's a squirrel. Catch the squirrel. Oh, it's trapped. I can't do anything with the squirrel. It did say Cleo deserves a treat. I didn't know if the squirrel counted. Okay. What's this sign say? North, the Lost Settlement. Ooh. Off limits. Ah, what can Officer Bailey tell me about this area? It's good to see you both again, Detective Guy. They're really bringing in the troops today for the case, huh? The locals here say the Lost Settlement is haunted, and I'm not taking my chances. I've been here guarding the entrance all day, and I can guarantee you that nobody's gone in on my watch. If you're looking for Detective Dudley, you'll find him at the bridge. Use the map to find your way there if you get lost. All right. Not lost yet. We'll see. Oh, here's a clue. Boo, 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 boo. I have a squirrel. I have a squirrel. What do the game devs say? There's an untapped, wholesome 8-byte murder market we can tap into? Maybe. What's this clue that Cleo found? It's a key. I wonder what this is for. Clue is saved to your case file. Cleo deserves a treat again. I know Cleo deserves treats. I was trying to catch Cleo a squirrel. Oh, it's a deer. Oh, deer. Oh, that was spooky. Spooky deer. Is that a Ginny pup? I think it is. I think it is. Although Ginny doesn't have, she has natural ears as well. And she's not black, but still. She's a rust or red Doberman. Hester! It's Hester. What's she doing out here? Wait, that is what it said? Yeah, what's she doing here? Okay, I guess I'm going over here. I don't see any other clues. You can see the Cape Crescent Village Center just up the road. We're almost there, Cleo. So this is the village of Cape Crescent. Despite appearances, somebody in this quaint seaside village is a cold-blooded killer. Hello. You are? You need to wake up? You need to wake up? Oh, yeah? Sorry. It's very cute, but it's about a murder. Let's see how mucked up. A murder in Savannah? Yeah. It's a Doberman with pinned ears, but a natural tail. So, and it's a black Doberman. But it's close. Closer to Jenny than a lot of other dogs in games. No. Yeah, Doberman representation. Enjoy your coffee. There's been a murder. A moida. A Savannah accent would sound like you got some molasses dripping out of your mouth. Jard, how you doing? Certainly doesn't feel like a murder game. It does not, right? Music is giving such fun farming vibes. Wait, should I go in here? You two stop being so cute on stream, right? Too cute should be illegal. Oh, stranger, huh? What's this? Is this a dog treat? Cleo found a doggy bag. No, Cleo, we don't have time to eat now. We got a mystery to solve. All right, we'll take the doggy bag with us. After we solve the case, I promise you'll get an amazing treat. Okay. But there are at least 40 doggy bags like this hidden all over the area. Let's see how many we can find. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, there's 2 right here. The second one right over here. Jard, how the heck are you? That's 2 out of 40 doggy bags. All right. Can we get some soda? Let's talk to this stranger. Okay, this music is just a little loud, isn't it? Oh, ignore that. I forgot I'm on display capture today. Turn this down a bit here. All right, hopefully that's a little better. This music is just pretty loud. All right, let's talk to the stranger. Oh, that was sus AF. Who was that? Mr. Sussy Suspants. That's who that was. Sure, I can talk now that the morning rush is over. There's literally nobody in here. Was there? Wait a minute, there's 7 people in this town. How big of a rush are we talking here? Suspect added to case file, Jill Harding, the victim's roommate and coffee shop barista. Okay. Sussy Baka. Good morning, Jards Against Humanity. Voodoo Mama Juju, what are we going to do? Only 38 doggy bags left. Heck yeah. Love that Cleo just gave him the look. Yeah, you can get a treat later. What? The frick you say to me? All right. Your identity. My name's Jill Harding, and I was Pearl's roommate. She lived with me for just over a month, along with her dog. I'm renting one of the cottages up the wooded lane to the northwest. Pearl came to Cape Crescent to get out of the limelight a bit. Victim. Hello, Jill. Who do we most medium suspect? You know, it's never the person you most suspect, nor is it the person you least suspect. So who do we most medium suspect? As a social media star, Pearl got all kinds of attention from the public on the internet, even death threats. She was my best friend. About a month ago, she contacted me and said she wanted to leave the big city for a while. I said she could lay low here until the drama she was dealing with subsided. You know, she was famous on the internet. She took her career as a social media influencer very seriously, a little more seriously than I'd have liked. Our agreement was that she'd help out with the rent, but she'd spent all her money on production equipment and charitable causes. Oh, wow. She's very kind. She used her popularity to raise money and help her fans in need. Last month, she did a charity campaign for a kid with cancer. Oh my gosh, she's a saint! Pearl always meant well. There's more tables in this place than there are people. Exactly. The ghost? Ghost? That was her thing. When Pearl wasn't playing video games, she was emphatic about the paranormal. When I told her about the lost settlement and the legend of Elias Abel's ghost, she agreed to move in. Last night, Pearl came home from that meeting at the library and was really shaken up. Talking about ghosts was normal for Pearl, but whatever happened this time was unusual. Oh, the cottage is currently locked until I get off work. I'll let you in to look for clues later. I can't look in the cottage for clues until after she's there? To maybe clean up after herself? Your alibi. After Pearl came back from the library last night, a couple hours later, she left and went out again. She said she'd be able to take care of the late rent I had been pestering her for, especially since she bought that fancy new camera. Pearl didn't like to talk about money. It was always a touchy subject for her. She didn't elaborate on what her source of income was. I think she wanted to keep it a secret for some reason. I stayed up waiting for Pearl to come back and bring her share of the rent, but she never returned. Roy Parker can vouch for me being at home waiting for Pearl. Okay. Suspicions? What are your suspicions, Jill? After Pearl disappeared, her boyfriend, Roy Parker, showed up at the cottage unexpectedly. He said he hadn't seen Pearl since she left the city and moved in with me. He wanted to talk with Pearl about their relationship. I told Roy that I didn't know where Pearl was other than she went out to meet someone. That set him off. Of course, Roy took to mean Pearl had gone out to meet another man. He stormed out in the night to go look for her. I don't think Roy is capable of a crime of passion like this, but he was totally irate last night. Okay. I've been keeping my head down here. Have the police found Roy yet? Ooh. My condolences for your loss. Suspects found 1 out of 8 total. Wait, 8? Oh, because there's a stranger in town. Yeah. Okay. All right, come on, Cleo. You lead the way. Back in the village center. Okay, let's take a look at that map again. Okay, number 3 is the village center. Number 10 is the coffee shop. Yeah, okay. There's another building that's not marked, it looks like. That's right here. See that one being marked. Number 4 is Bridge to Mainland. That's where the officer's going to be, or deputy. 16. There's an entrance to 16, which is the library over here. Okay. Maybe we can go to the library and the meeting room. I don't know if it'll let me do that. You can't be a murder game with this kind of soundtrack. This feels so deceiving. Oh, look, it's Gordon Cutler. I may smell like fish, but I don't have any fish for the dog. Okay. Why do you smell like fish? You smell like fish. What do you want, detective? Suspect added a case file. Gordon Cutler, local fisherman. Oh, he's a fisherman. Okay. Who are you? Excuse me, I already talked to that detective dummy once, and he didn't take me seriously. The name's Gordon Cutler, and I run Cutler Fisheries. The business has been in my family for 6 generations. What's left of the once great family business anyway? As you can see, my warehouse is falling apart. It's shameful. How am I supposed to catch fish these days? Over the last few years, all the fish in this bay have become sickly. Oh. Unfortunately, it looks like that poor sweet girl is the latest victim of our village curse. Pearl's body was found near the statue of Elias Abel, right? That's enough of an explanation for me. Since the days of the witch trials, the ghost has been enacting his revenge on our community. My family always told me to stay away from the Lost Settlement because of the curse on that place. However, not everyone in the Cape Crescent Historical Society has been so prudent. It seems cruel that Pearl Brayshaw, an outsider who was new in town, should pay the price. Ooh. This is interesting. This guy is actually quite sympathetic. I was fully expecting a lot of these citizens to be, like, cruel, I guess, about it. Instead, wait for stand-up and come back to murder in Stardew Valley? Pretty much. Pretty much. The ghost. You can snoop around all you want, but as far as I'm concerned, that girl was killed by our village ghost. We all saw old Elias that last night at the library. He's been tormenting us here since the days of the Lost Settlement. My ancestors were part of the Puritan mob who had Elias Abel hanged. This is payback. The family business has suffered as a result, but at least I'm still alive. I'm not tempting fate. If I were you, I'd leave ghosts from the past alone too. Your alibi. You really think I had something to do with that new girl's death? That's something. It so happens that last night I was out talking with Camilla Crescent after the Historical Society meeting. My buddy Todd Beckett was there too, but he went home early. Camilla and I stayed out until the sunrise. Oh, what were you two up to? I'm playing it safe and staying away. I don't want my body to turn up dead at Gallows Point next. What are your suspicions? Dr. Inez Keene always seems suspiciously aloof to me. She still doesn't believe in the ghost. Dr. Keene spends her nights just walking around the cemetery like some kind of witch. Now that's weird. All right. 2 out of 8 suspects found. Let's see if we can find a clue up here. Oh, it's Hester again? Hester again. What's she doing here? Wait, what's this? Cleo found a doggy bag. Oh, that's a doggy bag. I thought the whole... That's so funny. I thought the whole flagpole was floating for a second there. All right. That little played tricks on my mind. I'm moving just as fast as that bird that is now stuck on the edge of the map. Oh, there's a doggy bag there too. Can I even get over there? Aha! That's doggy bag number 4. Oops. Hang on, I don't want to talk to Dudley yet. There's no one over there. Okay. Let's even go to the library. Amesport Public Library, Cape Crescent Branch. It looks like I can, actually. You think it was Hester? Hester did it. All right. There's Camilla Crescent. Okay. Oh, and wait, a doggy bag. We're going to find all these dang things. There are a couple clues in here, too. And another doggy bag. Okay, 3 clues. Probably going to tell me more about the ghost, I think. I guess you're new in town too, detective. Suspect added case file, Camilla Crescent, Amesport librarian. But also, that has the last name of Crescent. I'm Camilla Crescent, and I work as a librarian in our little village, born and raised here in Cape Crescent. My job is to preserve history and to keep our small, quiet village small and quiet. I also run the Cape Crescent Historical Society events in the back room of the library. If you want to learn more about Cape Crescent, there are 3 books about our colonial past scattered in the library. Okay. Hey, Lala, how are you? Ursa Lutz, hi. Has to be Hester. There are doggy bags all over town. Murder makes her hungry. Enjoy the meme. The meme? The victim. Pearl said she'd made videos where she explored haunted places. I gave her some appropriate material to read. She wanted to make a video exploring the Lost Settlement. It's the area to the east of the city center that's been sealed off. I didn't appreciate Pearl Brayshaw waving that camera around for the whole internet to see, but I'm polite. Frankly, I didn't want e-girl Pearl using her massive popularity to turn the Lost Settlement into Times Square. Oh, we got a little motive here. What about the ghost? Last night was the first time I'd ever seen the ghost. I hope it will be the last. That other cop thought I was making the whole thing up, but seeing is believing. Since this is a public library, we have surveillance videos recording everything on the premises. You're the detective. Go to the meeting room in the back of the library. You can watch the tape there. Oh. Oh, you sent Ursa a lewd meme? I'm rolling. Oh my gosh. What's your alibi, Camilla? After the Historical Society meeting, I stayed out late talking with Gordon Cutler and Todd Beckett. Oh. She gave less info than Gordon did. Assuming Pearl Brayshaw wasn't killed by a ghost from the 1600s, I was the one who reported the young man going towards Gallows Point and then running back. Have you found him? Wait a minute, what's this? Stranger! He looked around the same age as Pearl. He ran from the coastal road across the village center. I don't think he saw me, and I lost sight of him in the shadows further down the road. Was that... Do we think that was Roy? I know you've got to find out what happened. Just don't turn Cape Crescent into some Hollywood cop show. Okay. My third suspect. All right, what do you think about this sound, Kel? This one's better, right? This one seems more murdery. Bit more fitting, yeah, I think so. Sorry, just checking. I got a message from work, but it's not pressing at this point. This one's happy library tones. All right, there's a clue right here. Some things to read. Look, Cleo, it's one of the books the librarian was talking about. Book 3, Cape Crescent Today. Okay, not yet. Let's read these in order. So maybe left to right? Well, I guess I should just check this one. Book 1, The Trial of Elias Abel. All right, here we go. In the late 1600s, there lived a wealthy Quaker minister named Elias Abel. He owned the land now known as the Lost Settlement and built a small church there. Led by the jealous leaders of the rival Puritan church, the Cape Crescent villagers sought to seize possession of Elias Abel's land for their own use. Thus, in 1692, at the height of the Salem witch trial hysteria, Elias Abel was accused of witchcraft. Kowtowing? Kowtowing to public pressure? Pressure? What does that mean? Kowtowing to public pressure. Even his own congregation turned on him. Elias Abel's accusers proved that the minister's powerful, booming voice and eloquent sermons could only be the work of the devil. Abel was found guilty. Kowtowing is giving in. Wow. Giving into. Okay, that is our vocab word of the day. To be continued. Historical Society books read 1 of 3. Okay, the other one's over. Number 2's over here. Spooky, you have beaten me. Lots of witch trial stuff in Salem, Massachusetts. Yeah, turns out. All right, book number 2, The Curse of the Lost Settlement. At the outcome of the witch trial, Elias Abel was sentenced to hang from a scaffold on Gallows Point. Before he was executed, Elias Abel cursed the village. He vowed that no settlement would survive on the land that had been unjustly taken from him. Within 5 years of his death, Elias Abel's curse proved to be true. The Puritans' new settlement was abandoned due to famine, disease, and fear. The new settlement of the Puritans on Elias Abel's land became known as the Lost Settlement and was soon shunned by the nearby villages. Ooh. My slow sausage fingers can't type in the morning? Gotta follow that guy on Instagram that gives you a word a day? I guess so. You ordered some Wendy's breakfast? What did you get? A hot, juicy redhead? All right, Cape Crescent today. The little puppet Ursa, there's one that does Spanish words. He's such a smart butt. Cape Crescent today remains a small village inhabited by some direct descendants of the Puritans from the witch trial era. The Lost Settlement is still an uninhabited ghost town returning to forest. Nothing but cellar holes and the old Quaker meeting house still standing. The area is filled with folk legends about Elias Abel's ghost appearing, with the centuries-old curse still cited as blame for recent spells of disease in the vicinity. Cape Crescent locals stay out of the Lost Settlement for fear of supernatural danger. The Cape Crescent Historical Society meets once a month here at our library. The end. All right, that's all 3 books. Breakfast Baconator, maple bacon chicken croissant. I've never had a breakfast Baconator. How is that? All right, this is the back room, the meeting room. And we can watch some tapes, but also grab a doggy bag. Let's see what's on this computer. It's video footage from the Cape Crescent Historical Society meeting last night. Will the footage pick up the ghost? Oh, it does. It's the ghost of Elias Abel. Elias Abel from the witch trials in olden times? This is all my doing. Forgive me, Lord. What do you mean, Father? It's a diabolical omen. I warned you all. This picked up right where we left off. My camera's dead. I said I'd fix it. Are we really being tormented? The ghost. He's gone. Wait, so it's literally just a replay? Olden times. This will be your first time? Oh, let me know how it is. Hey, Capybara. It's the first day for the November-December holiday Starbucks drinks like chestnut praline latte. Yes, we just had some people talking about that. Is that your favorite? The chesty pray, as Koro called it? Never wake early enough for their breakfast, so I'm acting fast. Yeah, for sure. What time does their breakfast go till? I like that Taco Bell's goes till 11. Cleo doesn't make anything up. Cleo's a dog with kind of a piggy-looking snout. But a very cute piggy-looking snout. All right. That was the library. There is another... Can I go this way? I guess the village is mostly unlocked for me right now. This is kind of cool. It's pretty open right now. Okay, so we're on number 5, which is the Church of Good Voyage. That can't be right, can it? That's what it says. Three from the west over here. 3 from the west connects into number 5, which is Church of Good Voyage. Okay, so the whole area is called Church of Good Voyage. Chesty cray cray. All right, what's this? Church of Good Voyage. Okay. All right, let's have Cleo do some sniffing. I bet there's got to be something. Yeah, I was gonna say something outside these very finely trimmed bushes. Ooh, only one doggy bag out here, though? Wow. Hester again. What's she doing here? Hester is everywhere. I just got an email that daylight saving starts this weekend. It does, which is good for the sleep, not good for the, the lightness. Church of Good Voyage. Okay, so this is a cult. Definitely. Oh, there's the stranger. I gotta confront the stranger right away. What the frick, bro? We gotta stop that guy. We gotta actually stop that guy. Cleo should be able to run him down. Can I collect that? There we go. What is this? It's a recent issue of the Amesport local newspaper. Physician Dr. Inez Keene has recently retired from her local medical practice after many years. Dr. Keene's retirement comes after a string of local youths were diagnosed with cancer, including several of her patients. When asked about whether the child cancer cases are related to the curse of Elias Abel, Dr. Keene did not comment. Okay. That's pretty sus. Thought daylight savings was abolished. I wish. You leave Cleo's snout alone. She's very sensitive about and can't afford surgery on her $0 a day. I don't want her to afford surgery. It's cute. Look at it. Cute. Breakfast bacon dinners are delicious. It's been so long since I've had one. It sounds so good right now. It does. Even though I don't even know what it tastes like, I'm just picturing all the bacon. I think 10 or 11. Yeah, I think breakfast, I mean, probably not that hot of a take, but I think breakfast should go till noon for all fast food places. Because, like, why would I want a hamburger at 11:01? You know what I mean? Instead of a breakfast burrito. This is an interesting game. It really is. Can you decline this option? Been dreading it since September. Thought daylight savings. Oh, I read that. Yeah. Disgusting. I appreciate a finely trimmed bush. I think we can all appreciate a finely trimmed bush. Time change stakes. Daylight savings was supposed to be, but Congress and all their inefficacy never voted on it. Yeah. Surprising, right? Shocker of the century. Okay. Wow. This church is big and spooky. Father Michael Wheeler. Michael Wheeler said that he was guilty. Why is that? In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, amen. That's actually what you're supposed to say if you get caught sleeping at work. Somebody comes in and was like, hey, what are you doing? You're like, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Like, oh, okay. They can't mess with that. Suspect added to case file. Father Michael Wheeler, priest at the Church of Good Voyage. Okay. So he was sleeping at his desk. Your identity, sir? I'm Father Wheeler, and I'm the priest of this church. You must be here to investigate the murder. I've been here in this village through good times and bad. Cape Crescent used to be a safe, quiet seaside community. Recently, it's become a sad and ominous place. I can only hope that God has brought you here to deliver us from this crisis. Man. Is it just me, or does it also sound like he could be talking about Twitter? I feel like the whole time here, I'm like, God, he's talking about Twitter. And then I realized, no, he's talking about freaking Cape Crescent. So, anyway. Young Miss Pearl was new in town. She wasn't a parishioner. I don't approve of talking so openly about ghosts, but in spite of that, I truly hope that she finds the Lord. May God rest her soul. You mean XJKU? Seriously though, why do most breakfasts stop at 10? Makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. We've gone waiting a while then, huh? Here, they're taking up the peace issue today. Stay tuned. Oh, gosh. I will hold my breath. Yes, I will wait with bated breath. The ghost. Whatever we saw last night, it certainly wasn't the Holy Spirit. I can only pray that the horrible spirit of the devil from bygone days to depart this world. Okay. I see you found my crucifix. The one I left behind at Gallows Point. All right, it's true. I can't hide anymore. I did it. I confess. I'm guilty. What? Game over? I doubted. I lied. After seeing those poor kids nearby get sick with cancer, here I began to doubt my faith. But now, after this horrible death, of course I have only guilt. This cruel ghost was brought here by God to punish me for my doubts. Forgive me, Lord. Ah, I see. I see. Or you have a crucifix. Is your cruci broken? It might be. Adding to your take, I think fast food breakfast should go all day. What happened when McDonald's started doing that? And I don't think they do that anymore, do they? Something unholy is going on. That's all I can say for sure. The key to the church tower has gone missing. I'm certain that I didn't misplace it. There's nothing up there but a beautiful view of the seaside. This might be the key I found. I didn't tell him I had the key? Heck yeah. Thanks and God bless. All right, I found half the suspects officially now. Let's see. Oh, Tanya Nichols. Okay. And then I got to switch to the dog here too, so I make sure I look for clues. I don't know anything about E-Girl Pearl. I wasn't anywhere near the wooded lane last night. Okay, you're looking pretty sus already. I'm just a local kid saying my daily prayer. What are you, some kind of stalker? Hey, leave me alone. It seems like she's hiding something. Maybe if we find an important clue, we'll be able to get through to her. Okay. Oops. I feel... Wait, she said kid? Is she actually a kid? Okay, do we go this way? They still do McDonald's all breakfast there? This guy's main character energy is very out of place. Right, yeah. Definitely out of place. The church crypt, huh? Oh, there's doggy bags in here. Oh, this is spooky. Oh, it's a clue hidden in the darkness. What is it, though? It's the tide table for Cape Crescent. This tells the correct time for high and low tide each day. Who would need this, and what's it doing hidden down here now? All right. Peace would be good, and didn't mean to put the LOL on last message. No, you're good. You're good. Don't worry, you were not canceled yet. Not yet. Okay. So the crypt is accessible from both sides of the church, it seems. Where was that tower he was talking about? Is it up here? Hang on a second. What was it? Let's ask him again about this. Oops. Was it your alibi? No, not the alibi. Crap. Suspicions. The key to the church tower has gone missing. Nothing up there but a beautiful view of the seaside. Okay. So, all right. I think it must be accessible from the outside of the church, unless it's over here. Oh, wait a minute. It's over here. Maybe? Church mezzanine. Yes, there it is. Okay. Got 11 doggy bags. Okay. I'd be good, I promise. Key I found fits the lock. Let's see what's up here. All right. A doggy bag for one. That's important. Ah, it's not just a beautiful view of the seaside. Holy crap. How freaking tall is this building? It's a telescope. Somebody must have used this to spy on someone or something. What are we supposed to look at with this telescope from up here, Cleo? Wait a minute. I have to figure something out? Or do I have to be... I'm going to have to figure something else out. Now that's interesting. Okay. I have to find another clue before I can use this clue. I make no promises. I'm being good. All right. Go ahead and leave the church. Yes, sir. No promises on being good. Who's being good? That's no fun. Exactly. Is this like a Deathly Blues Clues? That actually might be a pretty good way of explaining it. Yeah. We just found a murder. We just found a murder. Wonder who got killed. All right. Where are we? Let's see. We're in the cemetery here. It was Swiper. Okay, these are all dead people. I don't think they killed. Well, maybe. Again. 1715, here lies Giles Cutler. Many years ago, he started a prosperous fishing business in this village. Okay. 1692, here lies Arthur Wheeler. His shining sacred treasure was never found. Okay. I'd watch that. You have a thinking electric chair? Oh my gosh. 1696, here lies Credence Crescent. She drowned beneath the big stone submerged southeast of the new settlement. Surprise, motherfucker. Adult Blues killed who? Blues Clues and Dora the Explorer called, and they want their theme back. They want their theme back. Wait, Dora's the same as Blues Clues? Did Pizza get his scary story? He did not. Oh, Pibba, can I give you a scary story today? Do you have to run off at any point? It's a little late, but I still owe you one. Ooh, these graves were dug much more recently than the others in the cemetery. That's true. But I can't investigate them? Okay. All right, let's check our map to see where we're going here. Okay, we're at number 6, Cape Crescent Puritan Cemetery. If we go over to number 7, that is the Wooded Lane, and then number 8 is the beach. I think I'm gonna go to the beach actually first. No, this one's kind of a dead end. Let's go to 7 first. All right. Oh, there's a doggy bag though. All right, the Wooded Lane. Look, it's a couple spooky deer. I forgot about that. You can. I'm here all day. All right. All right. I got you at the end of stream today. I got you. Let's see here. I got 30 minutes for my meeting. I got you. You believe strongly in your heart it can always be spooky season? Spooky deer season. True. It isn't Christmas till December 1st. That's how I typically... Well, at least... Oh, they all ran off. They're all scared of me. Typically the day after Thanksgiving, I'm okay switching over to Christmas mode. But yeah, I typically wait till Thanksgiving because I just freaking love Thanksgiving, you guys. I can put down some serious food. It's a bit of a problem. Oh, there's Todd Beckett. Oh, there's also a clue right over there. An or. Hang on, do we... Let's see here. Todd Beckett at your service. Suspect added case file. Todd Beckett, business president and CEO. Oh, this guy's guilty AF. Not even necessarily of murder, but of being a turd. I'm always in season. When is Thanksgiving? What? I actually don't know the date this year. It's the second to last Thursday of November. So sad we aren't doing a tree this year because of our holy terror. Our holy terror, your cat. Never had a cat that climbed our trees, but Sabine will most def climb it. Really? Elmer Fudd intensifies. Usually put away some food too. Thanksgiving is going to be good. CEO Bed Bath and Bodies. Ours is sometime in October. Right, yeah. Yeah, so that makes sense then. Making an official calendar change to Christmas season in December. I get that. I get that for sure. I'm Todd Beckett, and this here is my estate. I own Beckett Chemicals in Amesport. What a horrible tragedy. If I can help your investigation in any way, I'm at your disposal. I heard about E-Girl Pearl's death last night. Why do they keep calling her that in death? She was so young, such talent, such charisma. It seems that she finally saw a real ghost. Last night at the library, I guess we were there. We were the last to see her alive. Ooh. Put it this way, one of my golf buddies is the greediest, most opportunistic real estate developer around. Even he knows to stay away from the Lost Settlement. That place is forbidden. Dr. Keenan and I recently took a hike back there with some local teenagers. I was all ready to tell my buddy Gordon Cutler that there's no ghost and no curse. I learned the hard way. Could it really be possible that my excursion into the Lost Settlement is the cause of all this? That we treaded on holy ground and angered a ghost from over 300 years ago? Your alibi. Last night after the meeting, I stayed out late with Gordon Cutler and Camilla Crescent. They saw me head home. If I had come back through the village center to kill Pearl Brayshaw, they'd have seen me. So no, I'm not your man, detective. And your suspicions? Gordon Cutler may seem crazy, but he was right all along. We should have stayed out of the Lost Settlement. He's taking his fishing business problems very hard, blames everything on the curse. Understandable this has been a rough time for him. Mentally, I just hope he's all right. Okay. He seems pretty innocent, but he's a CEO, so I don't trust him. Thanksgiving's passed. I wait till the veterans can have their day, then we're full bore into Christmas. Start climbing her scratching pole like full-on stripper climb. Full-on stripper climb? Did you make it rain catnip tainted dollars? If I had to say it'd be Halloween all year round, would. Leo found a clue. It looks like an oar. It's a wooden oar used to row a small boat such as a canoe. What's it doing over here hidden within all this wood? All right. I don't know what it's doing over here, but I aim to find out. Whose wood is this? This is Todd's area, right? Can I ask Todd about it? Okay. Yeah. Didn't seem like he said anything new there. This is Todd Beckett's mansion. The door is locked. He's outside. Okay. Well, I wasn't trying to go in. I was just trying to get this doggy back. All right. Will he let me inside the house? Probably not. Oh, I'm at your disposal. Will you let me inside your house? I don't know how to say that, though. Nope. Okay. Be careful, Blue. Steve's got wood. Oh, gosh. That took an even weirder turn. Hester's back here behind this little chapel. Really hard to navigate. According to my sources, this is Camilla Crescent's cottage. Door is locked. She's out at the library right now. Okay. Oh, and I can't cross can't cross that little stream. At least Steve's out of peanut butter. Oh, gosh. What on earth? Another doggy bag. All right there. Anything else? Whose place is this? This is Pearl Brayshaw's cottage. The door is locked. Jill Harding's at work right now. Okay, so maybe I have to wait till people are inside to even look at their places. Leo found a clue. It's another one. Oh, this is a drawing dedicated to the victim, Pearl Brayshaw. Someone put a lot of care into this art. It's fan art. All right, I will send you tree pics. We had to replace our tree 3 years ago due to a cat terror 2. Catnip makes her subdued. Note to self, pre-lit trees intrigue cats thinking it's the jungle gym to climb only to learn they get stuck in the middle. It was a disaster. Oh my gosh. A clue, a clue. Oh no. Oh no, my thoughts exactly. Great thing about wood is that you can use it to mount things. Oh. Oh my. Real detective would find a way in. That's what I'm saying. Just maybe like open a window or break the glass in the door. I don't know. For E-Girl Pearl, from your biggest fan, Tanya. Tanya Nichols, that's what the girl in the church... Oh, that's the girl in the church. What was she doing behind the victim's cottage? Uh-oh. Does say girl. She didn't look young. Like, her character art didn't look young, but I guess she is. All right. Doesn't mean she can't murder. All right, we're heading... Let's head back through to number 8 this time. The beach. some beach somewhere. All right, we're at the beach. What can we dig up over here? I'm curious. I figured we probably find something to use the church tower for over here. I don't know though. Oh, there's the stranger at the beach. Okay, hang on. Maybe there aren't any other clues that I can see. Let's confront him with Guy. Come on, man. You got to run after him. He just keeps saying, who was that every time? I mean, what do you expect is going to happen? Tanya, a.k.a. Damien, right? Her head turns all the way around next time I see her. Lighthouse Point. Oh, a clue, a tattered piece of paper. Somebody scribbled down 110 degrees southeast, 10 degrees above the horizon on this paper. Oh, that's what I got to look for. Yep, orienting a telescope. We found that telescope on top of the church tower. Let's look through it with these coordinates. We should do it while there's still enough daylight. All right. Yes, haha. Cleo, attack. I don't know why we haven't had Cleo attack yet. Oh, look, there's a kitty. Does Cleo get along with kitties? Nope. Oh, but Guy does. Okay, that's funny. Let's see here. Any clues in the dark? Nope. Okay. All right, Dr. Inez. Hope you've got more sense than most of us around here, Detective. Suspect added case file. Dr. Inez Keene, local physician, retired. Hit the eject button on chat. Probably a smart move. All right, still doing all right on time. Although I'm going to have to wrap it up for our story here. My name is Inez Keene, and I'm a retired medical doctor. Now I run this lighthouse. It's a simple life with a lot less pressure. Better for me. The victim. Unfortunately, I don't know who killed Pearl Brayshaw. She's not the first in this village to die young, either. Oh, you read that old newspaper article about me? I used to take so much pride in being the town doctor. Leaving my medical practice in this town was the hardest, saddest decision I ever made. I keep going over it all in my mind. Is it my fault that I couldn't save those poor kids? Maybe. Why have I not had any coffee yet? I have no idea. I only had the audio for that, and it was amazing. Let's look in windows with a telescope. Wait, which audio? Does Cleo get on with kitties? Distressed cat noise. Nope. What's going on, Kay? How are you? Good day, Kay. My name is Indigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Truly, I don't know what you're doing, Spooky. When they found the body, she had to close the practice to hide the evidence. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Tell me about the ghost. I don't know what it was that we saw at the library. It doesn't make sense. I'm a firm believer in science over superstition. Todd Beckett invited young Tanya Nichols and I on a hike around the Lost Settlement. That place is big and confusing, but we certainly didn't see any ghosts. It'll take more to make me believe. What about your alibi? After the Historical Society meeting, I walked home. My cat can confirm my alibi. Can't you, Snookums? Snookums the cat. I don't really talk to many people here anymore. After watching those kids get sick, it's just too hard. I can't help but feeling like, as the town doctor, I've failed. Does that make me a victim of the curse too? Ooh, playing the victim card? Seems like something a murderer might do. I've done my own research into the subject to try and make sense of it. Whoever heard of a ghost giving people cancer? My belief is that Elias Abel's curse can be attributed to natural causes. It's true that the rocky soil in the Lost Settlement made it hard to grow crops. Food shortage leads to famine, and famine leads to contagious disease. But the cancer cases plaguing this town today, that's got to be something else. That's the sixth suspect. I don't know. But then again, she's probably who I most suspect right now, not who I most medium suspect. We found half the doggy bags already. I don't observe anything suspicious about the lighthouse beacon. Maybe it'll become important later. Okay. All right, let's quickly get back to the church. Just imagine the cat under the desk light. Where were you? Where were you? Enough lies. You have a meeting starting in 4 minutes. Dang. So is that enough time to get coffee? Okay. One more, right? Yeah, here's the church. Okay. We got to go up in the tower and we got to question Tanya. Tanya was over here, right? In the mezzanine? No. But let's go to... Okay, we'll go ahead and go to the tower. All right. Let's see what we can find looking through the telescope with the coordinates on that piece of paper. 110 degrees southeast, 10 degrees above the horizon. Due north is here, so... The telescope coordinates point to the lost settlement! Gee, this is underwhelming. I don't see what's so special about this view. Just a rock that's been partially submerged by the ocean tide. Why wouldn't anybody spy on that? But somebody did. Oh, didn't we read about that rock in somebody's death? Wasn't it the Crescent person's death? Credence Crescent, I think? That could become useful. And then Tanya's over here. Yeah, there we go. All right. Lord, please save my brother. Aw. She will talk to the dog just fine. Excuse me, Tanya. Sorry to bother you. Is this your drawing? Hey, how'd you find that? I recovered from outside the victim's cottage. This is a murder investigation, so I suggest you cooperate. Suspect added case file Tanya Nichols, local teenager and huge Pearl Brayshaw fan. Right. Radon is a silent killer. Could be that you built the town on bedrock and no radon defeat. Contagious disease leads to medical treatments. Medical treatments leads to conspiracy theories about medical treatments, right? Got a house with a radon mitigation system. Actually, current house has one. The entire country requires a county requires all houses to have one. Definitely dangerous stuff. Pulls out gun. I suggest you cooperate. You're right. I'll talk. I understand. My parents have been so preoccupied with my brother since he got sick. It's actually nice to talk to someone. My name is Tanya Nichols. I'm 15 and I live here in Cape Crescent. Oh yeah, and I'm the biggest E-Girl Pearl fan ever. I'm obsessed. I watch her stream religiously. E-Girl Pearl was a saint. I can't believe she was here in our village this whole month and I didn't know. Recently, my brother was diagnosed with cancer. I posted about it on social media. Most popular influencers don't pay attention to their fans and only care about their popularity. Pearl was different. When Pearl found out about my brother, she used her stream to raise donations to help my family cover our expenses. I know Pearl had her own problems too. She was very open with her fans, but she always put others first. How she could turn up dead like this is unbelievable. The ghost. We learned about the ghost of Elias Abel in school. I was hoping Pearl would do a show about the lost settlement. I went on the tour of the lost settlement with Mr. Beckett and the Historical Society group. We didn't see anything. I was going to write to Pearl and tell her not to waste her time. What about your alibi? Oh, she's sweating. I'm a little embarrassed about this now. I found out at the library that E-Girl Pearl was in town when she left the library last night. I followed her home. I wanted so badly to meet her, but I could tell from her body language that she was not happy. I stayed outside her cottage. I could hear her arguing with her roommate. Then she left abruptly and went back out into the night. I knew something was wrong. I could have stopped her. I was too nervous. If only I had had the courage to speak to my hero. Now I'll never get a chance. Whoa. Says she's 15. She looks 30. Clearly guilty. Off like a prom dress. Have fun. Prof, have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Tanya did it. I have no evidence. I just hate her name. Oh, gosh. Thanks for the lurk, Lady Iron. Guilt adds 15 years. Stalkers for the win. What about your suspicions? I don't know what happened, but I can tell you what else I saw. Okay. While Pearl was at the library meeting, I waited out on the beach. That's when it happened. When what happened? Some kind of a light was shining from the water to the windows in the back room of the library. It was coming from some kind of floating barge out in the bay, but it was too dark to see clearly. When I came back this morning for another look, it was gone. Okay. What do you make of that, detective? I don't know. 7 out of 8 suspects found. Okay. That's it, Cleo. We've talked to all 7 people in the village. But the 8th suspect is still at large. Might as well report back to Detective Dudley. Not yet. Not yet. We're not ready. I mean, we probably are ready. Tanya Hardin or Nichols? Wait, what? Save again? All right. Game end. The title. All right. All right, friends. Let's head back here. I got a story to tell Pibba. Yeah. Gonna stop the recording. Let's go back here. Oh my. I did not realize the music was running the whole time in the background. Hope that's all right. Hope that doesn't interfere with the recording. All right, friends. Our last spooky story of the year. This one is called Lady Eleanor's Mantle, a tale by Nathaniel Hawthorne. Ah, okay. Bit of a classic here. Oh, and it's on the shorter end, which is perfect because I don't have a lot of time. All right, friends, let's dim them lights, grab our flashlight. I don't have anything, All right. I don't have anything else in terms of lighting here. Currently. Old Natty Hot. All right. But we do have our flashlight still. So that's good at least. 8th suspect mode. All right. All right, my friends. Get ready for Lady Eleanor's Mantle. When America was still a British colony, a young woman, Lady Eleanor Rochcliffe, we'll go with Rockcliffe, traveled from England to become the ward of Governor Shute of Massachusetts Bay. We're really out there in East Coast today. The gentleman and his wife were Eleanor's only surviving relatives and very happy to have her stay in Province House, the governor's home in Boston. Lady Eleanor was beautiful, witty, well-educated, and extremely proud of her place in the world. She wanted nothing to do with anyone who was not as highborn or rich as herself. She was not at all sure that the colonies had much to offer her, after life in London at the royal court. But she was quite impressed when the governor sent an elegant coach drawn by 4 sleek black horses to meet her ship and carry her to Province House. He also arranged for a gallant escort of gentlemen on horseback to ride before and behind her coach. People in the street glimpsed Lady Eleanor through the large glass windows of the coach and thought she looked very much like a queen, though she was still in her teens. But what caused the most comment on was her embroidered mantle, which had been woven by the most skillful seamstress in London. Its gold, silver, and red threads seemed to catch fire from the late afternoon sun, so that the young woman appeared wrapped in a cloak of flames. When the coachman reined in his 4 black steeds in front of Province House, a nearby church bell tolled for a funeral. Everyone was upset that its mournful clang accompanied Lady Eleanor's arrival. Just then, as Governor Shute and his wife approached the carriage to assist their ward in climbing down, a pale young man with tangled hair rushed from the crowd and fell in the dust at Eleanor's feet, offering his back as her footstool. "Get up, sir," roared the governor, threatening to beat the young man with his cane. "Don't strike him," said Eleanor scornfully. "When men want to be trampled on, I am happy to give them the favor they deserve." Light as a sunbeam on a cloud, she placed her foot upon the waiting back, extended her hand to meet that of the governor, and stepped down. "Who is this insolent fellow?" the governor's wife demanded. "Gervase Hellwise," replied the governor's doctor, a youth without position or fortune, but of good mind, until he met Lady Eleanor in London. He fell in love with her, but she would have nothing to do with anyone in such humble circumstances. Her scorn drove him mad. He was mad even to dream of approaching so noble a lady as my ward, said the governor, signaling the discussion was at an end. A few days after this incident, a ball was given in honor of Lady Eleanor's arrival. Province House was filled with the richest and most noteworthy gentry in Boston. The ladies, shown in rich silks and satins, spread out over wide hoops. The gentlemen glittered with gold embroidery laid unsparingly on the purple or scarlet or sky blue velvet of their coats and waistcoats. The place was alive with voices, laughter, and music. But no person drew the eye and admiration of the crowd like Lady Eleanor, and her mantle gave an added majesty and mystery to her. The story went around that it had been made by a dying girl and the magic power of giving new grace and beauty to the wearer every time it was put on. It was said that the fanciful birds and animals and flowers that adorned it were the product of mind grown delirious with approaching death. To some of those looking at the young woman, it seemed that the strange magic of the mantle gave her an almost feverish flush, while others thought it made her skin look as pale as the most delicate bone china. Eleanor herself seemed as changeable. Sometimes she chattered and laughed excitedly with certain select guests. Just as often, she seemed moody and withdrawn and tired to the point of fainting. While the guests were taking refreshment, Lady Eleanor settled into a large damask chair with a sigh, chatting with the governor's doctor, who noted her sudden weariness with a professional eye. Suddenly, Gervase Hellwise appeared, kneeling at her feet, having slipped unnoticed through a side door. "I beg you, dear lady, throw off that mantle," he cried. "It may not be too late. Throw the accursed thing in the fire." But Lady Eleanor, with a scornful laugh, drew the rich folds of the embroidered mantle around her head, so that it threw her features half into shadow and gave her a mysterious look. "Leave me," she mocked, "but always remember me as you see me now." At this, he was dragged from the room by the doctor and several other gentlemen and servants, who shoved him roughly out the iron gate of Province House and slammed it shut with a loud clang. As the night wore on, the weariness in Eleanor's manner increased. Her face grew flushed. She smiled because it seemed too much effort to speak. The doctor whispered something in the governor's ear that changed the man's cheerful expression to one of fear and worry. A few moments later, it was announced that unforeseen circumstances made it necessary to end the party immediately. Puzzled, the guests went home. The curious events at the ball were quickly forgotten when a few days later the city was thrown into a panic by an outbreak of smallpox, which in those days could not be prevented or cured. At first, the disease struck only the proud, the well-born, and the wealthy, though it soon spread throughout the whole city and countryside. It was pointed out that the first to fall victim were persons who had attended Lady Eleanor's ball at Province House. In fact, the blood-red flag that marked every house where smallpox had entered had first been seen waving over the door to Province House. Though no one outside the house had seen Lady Eleanor since the night of the ill-fated ball, it was rumored that the disease had crossed the sea from London in her gorgeous mantle. It was said that fate and misery had been woven into its gold and silver threads by a woman already dying of the disease. People whispered that this had been a punishment of Eleanor for her pride and cruelty. People cursed her and called each red warning flag a new triumph for the Lady Eleanor. They shunned Province House, and most of its inhabitants fled. Most of its inhabitants fled. There was no one to stop Gervase Hellwise when he entered one evening. Quickly, he climbed the stairs to the upper hallway, throwing open door after door, calling, "Lady Eleanor!" At last, from the gloom of a darkened chamber, a woman's voice murmured, "A drop of water. My throat is scorched." Gervase stepped a little way into the room. Spotting the mantle into which a dead woman had innocently embroidered a spell of dreadful power, he shuddered. Then he drew near the canopied bed, where something stirred behind the silken curtains. He pulled the drapes apart and saw a skeletal figure that tried to hide a hideous face with claw-like hands. "Do not look at me," the woman croaked. "Who are you?" asked the young man, fascinated and repelled by the vision. "What are you doing in my lady's chamber?" "I am the one who wrapped myself in pride as in a mantle and scorned you," she rasped. "Now you are avenged. I am Eleanor Rockcliffe." "Another triumph for the Lady Eleanor," cried Gervase, driven completely mad by her words. "All have been her victims. It is fitting that the final victim is herself." Then, laughing wildly, he snatched up the fatal mantle and ran from Province House. That night, a torchlit procession led by Gervase carried the straw figure of a woman wrapped in a fantastically embroidered mantle to the square in front of Province House. There, the mob burned the effigy, and a strong wind came and swept away the ashes. And it was said from that hour, the disease abated, as if from first to last, it had some mysterious connection with Lady Eleanor's mantle. No one knew the lady's fate for certain, But for a long time afterward, there was talk that in a certain chamber of the mansion, a woman's ghostly form could be seen, shrinking into the shadows and muffling her face with a richly embroidered mantle. There you have it. So think about that next time you want to get all high and mighty, huh? All right, friends, let's head to the tavern. Not a bad last story of the season. Not at all. Not at all. Oh. All right, friends. I have to give out some thank yous, and I do have to run. I have my meeting starting up soon. Today is a day of meetings. I have like 5 meetings today, which is a ton for me, considering I don't usually have more than one a day. But we got subs from Swordbear and Crystal Dragon, the crystal gifted by Kirk. Appreciate that, Kirk, as well as for being a member of the Mod Squad, along with Octi, Coleman, and Iron. Thank you all so much. And our Ko-fi members are Ark, Bookbunk, Coleman, Iron, Phil, Peachy, and Spooky. Appreciate everybody's support now and always. Hope you had fun. Hope you had fun today. I really enjoyed the game. I'm excited to look into more of it tomorrow. I think tomorrow's going to be a day of wrapping up our spooky games. We've got Suffer the Night, which we'll start with tomorrow, I think. And then we've got Murder's Game Over. So I think they'll be good. Person, have a good day, my friend. Should be a good time. Anyway, friends, I do have to run. My meeting is starting in 1 minute, so we'll see you tomorrow with some more spooky games. Until then, as always, please take care of yourselves and others. Stay safe out there, and I love y'all. Take care. Bye.